Morning, everyone. My name is Ace, and we are going to be working on some channel art today because I've been putting that off. Um, yeah, sorry for the delay. I wanted to get on earlier, but I could not. So, thus, it's going to be a little bit of a short stream today, and I won't be able to stream tomorrow either. It's going to be a busy week for me, but here we are. I can't find my glove, so I got to do it bare hand, which means I got to wipe my screen later. Um, yeah, I'm gonna work on some channel art here. This is going to be some badges here. This specifically is going to be for a badge, okay? And we like loot playing games, okay? We like our loot, and that's kind of the thing that we're going for here. Oops, let me try to center myself real quick before we start. Sorry, I don't want like my the screen to be like 90% microphone. Yeah, we still have a lot to work on with this stream. That's okay though. We'll be all right. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you have a great week as well. We are going. I think I'll be all right. My week is going pretty good. I feel like I am. My strength is returning. I woke up and I do my workouts early now instead of after stream, which is we've been doing since May. I've been doing since May. Um, and I think it was better. I think it's better for me to get up and then just start working out immediately. That's how I used to do it anyway. And I'm adjusting to that, but it's a little. It's I prefer that. So here we are. And I think that I don't think I have any lethargy from my fight with food poisoning. So I think that's finally going away. I felt like my strength has returned when I was working out this morning. What are we doing? Oh, I'm so used to the bamboo tablets that when you just flip the stylus around and you can just erase. I can't do that. Erase is tied to a button and I can't switch back once I press it. So see, there it is right there. And then the other one is the eye drop. Hey Moonlight, welcome to the stream. Hey Studio, welcome to the stream as well. Sorry, I have my tablet. Um my tablet was blocking the chat a little bit. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Yeah, thank you. We had a lovely weekend. Glad you did too. Hope you have a great week too. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, it's I don't have to worry about work too much. My work is very easy. Um, there's no, I don't have to worry about any drama or anything like that currently. Anyway, I'm just adjusting to my schedule. My schedule is different than it was a couple of weeks ago. So as you can tell, um, I think and then oh wait, I know what's going on. We're working with the color white. That's why I am erasing my lines. And what we're doing here is these particular chests. Oh, hey, Studio is also an artist and a game dev. I recommend giving her a follow too. It's been a while since I shouted anyone out. I'm just terrible at streaming. Trying to get better. I know you're busy with projects and work and whatnot, Studio, but I'm going to shout you out anyway. There you go. How are your current projects coming along? I've been thinking a lot about game dev, okay? I cannot wait until I have um 3D modeling locked down because I'm definitely going to start trying to work on a or put a project together. I don't know how long it's going to take because I've never done it before. Like I said, the last game that I attempted to make was an RPG Maker. You just you got all the pieces right there, you put it all together. The first RPG Maker on someone else's computer. I think I've discussed this before, but my first attempt at a game, I had the final boss will be the first thing to spawn as soon as the game starts, and you would die immediately. And I did not know how to fix that. So there that is. That's what I had to deal with. kind of funny. But I did the art. I did the sprites, but that was a long time ago. I think I didn't even do like the full sprites. I just altered the existing sprites. But when you're in the battle, that is your art. Yeah, that's like fully your art. I don't think there's anything for when it's more like I guess not. It's like a first person. It was like a first person turn based RPG. So you didn't really see your character. You just saw the enemy, and then you would like Earthbound or something like that. It was like that. It was a lot like that. And then you just select your moves and whatnot. It was definitely an experience. Anyways, these chests are based on Final Fantasy 11. And like I said, we like loot, so we're going to that's going to be like the theme of this of some of the channel art here. And then we're going to have some casino-esque things that I'm going to work on, just to break up the monotony of the 3D art. I think that's going fine, by the way. I am actually coloring the clothes. The clothes are done, everything is baked. I don't know if that's straight. I might have to do that again. I should probably pay attention to I'm very particular about my lines. If my lines don't look right, I'll just do it over. Because sometimes I feel like I'm like, oh no, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna turn out when I'm doing the line art. The line art is my least favorite part of the drawing, but once I start to see that it's gonna come together, and it usually does, it's just I don't know. It's just like a mind thing, kind of like psyching myself out sometimes. I'm not sure how things are gonna go. But we are going to be all right. I just want to make sure that this particular line is good. We're just freehanding it. I see a lot of people who it's almost like the line tool. I don't know what exactly they're doing when they are in an art program, but I don't see a lot of people freehanding their lines. If I can get that tool that they do, I might that they use, I might consider using that. But I've been freehanding my lines for so long that I just continue to do it. So this is like a chest, a wooden chest with a metal trim, and we're going to have a couple of different chests here. I'm colored. You see, I'm this below it is the gilded chest. It's like a gilded chest, and that's not going to be. I'm going to take this picture and I'm just make different versions of the same chest, and those will be like my badges or whatever. That's like the general idea of what I'm going for. And I think I should just try to follow the more cube shape of the bottom part of the chest. I was curving the lines that should be straight up and down. There. I think that's a little better. Now I should have done that on a different layer, and then I could have just copied it and just moved it over. But I still try to stick to traditional art methods, so I don't get too comfortable with digital art, even though I've been doing it for like 15 years now. It's more like 14 years, but you get the idea. I started doing digital art in 2011, but before that I was working like with pencils and pens, and I haven't painted anything since, oh, it's been a while, the mid 2000s, I guess. But yeah, it's I feel like it's the same. I don't use too many crazy brushes, so I feel like I could slip back into it if I really wanted to. Of course, that remains to be seen. I have to actually do it. I might do that. If I could set it up to where I could do traditional art, I might try to do traditional art one day. I think this particular metal trim seems to be the same width as the other side, so it says freehand. It's gonna be really small anyway, so any mistakes I make, you might not even be able to see them. It's about two, and then I'm gonna have one on the coming down the side there, That should be pretty much it. I think we'll have two different line arts for two different things. And then I have to figure like see what I gotta do to shrink them down and whatever. Oh, that is not straight. I don't know why I'm curving a line that should be straight. You can't do that. You can't. Well, you could if you wanted to, but I mean, try to at least try to make it make sense. I don't know why I did that. I felt like the line was moving like it was the line tool for a second there. I kind of psyched myself out again. Can't be doing that. It's been a minute since I worked on this. I don't feel rusty though, which is good. I feel like the sculpting is somehow improving my 2D drawing skills, or at least it's making it so that I'm not rusty at the very least. Is that straight? I don't think that's straight. It looks straight, but I don't know. My eyes are telling me that it is not straight. No. That's straighter. Now I gotta fix this one. The app. Oh yeah, this is Clip Studio. Paint. I use this for the lines, and for like more complicated pieces, I switch over to Photoshop for the color because I use Dodge and Burn for grayscale, and then I just color over that. I'm going to do that again one day. I want to do a test with using my 3D art as reference at some point in the near future, so you'll probably see me do that at some point if you're here, if you're around for that. But yeah, that's what I normally do. Well, actually, it's not normal. That's what I did the last time I did a picture. I was coming from doing because I relearned grayscale. I was like, you know what? Let me try making grayscale work again, and I did it, and it came out really well once I learned how to do. I was looking at this Korean artist. His name is Eric Note. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's his name, and he used Dodge and Burn for grayscale. So I was like, let me take a look at grayscale again because it came out really well. And I was like, okay, I'm going to incorporate this into my workflow now because I really like this. And I started using grayscale again because of that artist. But before that, I was explicitly using or exclusively using Clip Studio Paint and just painting in this program. And you have a little bit more freedom without grayscale. You can really like just play with the colors and they come out more vibrant too. But I figured out how to do that with grayscale. And my solution is basically just keep painting over what you did until it becomes more and more saturated. So I just took to doing that. I think the bottom has a trim too. So what I'm going to have to do is erase the bottom and then put another line right there. Dino Dance. What is that? It sounds like a Sonic. It sounds like a Sonic remix. I gotta add some more stuff to the playlist. It sounds like what was it called? It's from Sonic 2. I think it's the Mystic was it the Mystic Cave Zone? Yes, it is. With the Carnival Night Zone from Sonic 3 music. I just put a bunch of remixes in. I don't know. They don't show up on the VOD, so it's just in case they decide to crack down on actual music. I mean, I know a lot of people do that already, with their actual music, and I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm just future proofing my stream because I feel like they're gonna do it one day. Otherwise, I would just pick some actual music from different genres and then just play those instead, like everyone else does. And I say most of the if it's not straight up ripped from a video game, most of the artists who made these remixes are credited down below. So if you wanted to listen to anything else they made, you just scroll the screen down and look and see. I'm pretty sure that particular one is down in the list. And this is from Tekken 5 because I just saw the notification pop up. So you can just look at Tekken 5 soundtrack. Can I get rid of the gilded pattern? Okay, there we go. I don't want to be distracted from that because I need to see my lines. All right, there we go. This is how it's gonna. This is how this chest is gonna look. This is gonna be a basic wooden chest. Shouldn't take much to color. I'm not gonna do any grayscale for this. I'm just gonna. This particular channel art. I'm probably just gonna color it right here on this thing. Oh yeah, yeah. He likes Tekken. He or she likes Tekken. They like Tekken. I've played Tekken. I started in Tekken 2. I never played Tekken 1. I played Tekken 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not play 7 and I did not play 8, but I see 8 from time to time um on Twitch. I was tempted to try it, but cuz Tekken is like the first legit fighting game that I owned. I had Street Fighter 2, but it wasn't it wasn't really mine. I just had it for years and years. It was someone else's, and they just never. I never got to give it back to them, so I just ended up having it. I don't know what happened to that. It was a Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. That was the actual first fighting game that I owned. But the game that was bought for me for Christmas as a young ace was Tekken 2. Okay, that's actually in the line art. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I kind of messed up. This should have been in a different layer. It was supposed to be in this layer. I don't know why I did that. I totally forgot. All right, don't worry, we can fix it. What I'm going to do instead is I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna trace these metal trim, and on this layer, and then erase the one that's on my basic line art. We're already screwing it up. We're ruining everything. No, it's not ruining. It's fine. Just a simple little oops that I can fix easily. Let me just quickly finish this and then I can trace it. I'm tracing my own work because I don't want to redraw it. It'll be much quicker to just copy it on another layer. Oh yeah, I could do that too. Just copy it on another layer and erase everything but the trim. Could do that too. Normally I put the new layer on the top. I don't know, well, Tekken let's see. Well, Tekken 2 specifically, I play with Lei. He's got the Drunken Master style. I don't know if he's in the new ones. I think he is, isn't he? I don't remember. And let's see, Lei. I did play with Nina a little bit and Anna. I played with everyone in Tekken 2, but I think my legit mains were Kazuya and Yoshimitsu. I love the drawing, so realistic. I hope it's not gold inside. Oh, oh God, I hope it's got gold inside. Yeah, I want to do an open and closed versions of all of these chests. I got a couple chests. It's like in Final Fantasy 11, there's like different kinds of chests, and I want to do them all. And then when once they and I want to do open versions of them too. And I'll probably put different stuff inside. Yes, gold is definitely playing. You got to have gold. That's like a given. I noticed the trim kind of wraps around to the side there. I don't actually have a good reference for that because wait, do I? Yeah, all the okay, yes I do. Never mind. I'm actually looking at the chests that are in that game, pictures of them. But they are see some a lot of the areas have a very dim light, so the sides of the chest are like super shadowed in some of these pictures. Like I should probably could just log in the game and snapshot the stuff myself, but I just decided not to. I just found some pictures online and did that. That's what I did. I was like, oh yeah, we don't have to go that far. Although I should, because usually I try to find really good references for stuff that I'm referencing. So what I'm gonna do is it's a very shaky line. I don't know what happened there. Kazuya, Jin, and Yoshimitsu are in eight. They have been in all the series. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen all of Yoshimitsu's things. My favorite one is the octopus um style armor that he has. I think that's in this one. If it's not this one, it's one of the it's in seven. I don't know. I like that one the most. I like what they did with Anna. She has like this gun that turn it's like it can turn into a bazooka, it can turn into a like a blaster, it can turn into a machine gun, and she hits people with it. I think that's pretty cool. I think she is the latest character to come out. I don't know. I haven't really been following it that much. It's just every now and then I watch someone on Twitch play it. All right. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna follow that, and then I have to quickly trace this onto a new layer so I can erase this because I don't want this particular trim to be on this chest that's underneath. Actually, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Yeah, we actually, you know what? We don't have to do anything. That still should be on a different layer though. Right? Yes. Yeah. That's the first chest. It's all this with all the patterns and whatnot. This is um the golden and the prismatic chest design, and this is the hold on, my phone. Okay, sorry about that. It appears that my short stream is about to be a little shorter. Sorry about that, but I'm going to try to at least continue or finish this here real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave really soon here. Got to help out a family member. Where was which? Oh yeah, all right, right. Actually wrong. Let me see. Okay, here we go. That's the right. That's why you name your layers. Normally I do that, but I cannot. I cannot do that right now. The new Tekken has the ultra special now. It's so weird to see. Feels like Street Fighter. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the things, and then like you still have to hit them during that mode. You have to hit them during that mode because I think you can still like you can miss the attack and but you can do it again and still hit them. Oh yeah, yeah. That's typical because normally, it's this is like this is why I have to end at normally at 10:40. Well, it's gonna be in about 10 minutes now, but 10:40, well, before 11 o'clock, 10:45. Normally I would do art streams until noon, but that's that for the the near future. I'm gonna have to end it around 10:30, 10:45. Uh, but it won't be like that forever. And then we can really get some drawing in. But it's okay. And then I gotta go to work after. It's like my art streams have been taking a hit lately, but it's okay. We will get there. We will be back. We will return. I'll make sure that this is straight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel super strongly about Tekken. Um, it seems like all the fighting games now have like these mechanics that drastically change how the game is played. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of the purists out there don't like the changes, but it's helping with the sales. So I mean, you can't argue that. Whatever has more people playing it, I think that's more important than, well, to the at least to the companies, more important to them than um, keeping your longtime fans, because there's so many people who play the fighting games now because they're more casual. Street Fighter 6 has the modern controls, and the drive mechanics really kind of tip the scales to the point where you could, in theory, beat someone who is a professional at the game, but not be as good as them. Now, I know they don't like that, but I mean, I'm sure that people who use modern controls would like that. So I play it from time to time. I just can't put a, I can't justify putting a lot of time in it because I would like to play it at that level, but then my brain kicks in, was like, well, why don't we instead just get really good at art instead of Street Fighter? So that's why I do it. It makes it more challenging where you got time, where you got to time your moves. Yeah, yeah. Because I've actually played people on modern and on modern control. Oh, I mean, I'm classic because that's how I learned how to play fighting games. I don't see myself playing with modern, but I don't really judge people who do. Um, I've played people who use modern controls, and like they can instantly do anti-airs and specials. So it makes you play differently. It makes you it definitely changes the way that I play. Like I'm very careful when I'm playing someone who is modern because they can instantly stop me in my tracks thanks to their control scheme. So I don't mind. I see it as a challenge. But I know there's a lot of people out there who play Street Fighter seriously who are very against modern controls. And even some professionals just play modern controls, and tournaments and whatnot. I mean, that's what Capcom wants. And that new game, that new Marvel Tokon game looks interesting too. I was thinking about getting it, but I know I'm not going to be able to put the time that I want to put in it because, like I said, my logic is going to tell me no, we need to do our art instead of this. So, and plus, I only really game on the weekends. I mean, you see a little bit of that on Saturday when we're playing Shadow Hearts or whatever the game is at the time, which is it's going to be the franchise playthroughs that we do from here on out. Probably not gonna stream Dune anytime soon in the future because that's what we were playing before, and Monster Hunter before that. But I do want to do retro games. Nintendo, Genesis, those types of things, one offs. I find those more fun to stream than newer games. I see why people do it now. I see why people are a little more hesitant to to play newer games on the stream. It's just I don't know. It's just something that can't be replicated when you're playing the games that from the past. It's not quite nostalgia for me. I don't know. They're just more fun, I guess. And I still play new games. It's just I don't really want to stream them like that. I'll stream some of them though. But right now I want to get some because I've had a lot of high. Well, I'm on my second. I'm coming back from my second hiatus because I have food poisoning. But I want to get the progress in the franchise, which is currently stretched Shadowheart, so we can get to Zelda and Final Fantasy and so on and so forth. So we're gonna focus on that for the time being. So that's my plan. As long as everything is okay. As a matter of fact, I gotta end it now, unfortunately. Um, so I'm gonna probably refine this a little bit and then start coloring it the next time I do this, okay? But this is basically what it's gonna look like, and I still got to do the open versions of all the chests and whatnot too. I keep working on this, and I'm working on my sculpts and whatnot. Um, I'm so sorry that I had to end it early, but I gotta do it, and I have to take some my family to a doctor's appointment as well tomorrow, so there won't be an art stream tomorrow. Okay, but the next stream, which will be on Friday, we will be doing the franchise playthrough. As I have just brought up, I play Final Fantasy games over and over. I enjoy the storytelling. Yeah, I've done that in the past, and hopefully we'll be able to do that again. All right, but for now, I have to go. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry I had to end it early. Thank you for watching the VOD. If you're watching the VOD and on YouTube, thank you as well. I will be back on Friday with Shadow Hearts Covenant. We're going to be continuing that, okay? So I will see you then. And until then, take care. Have a great rest of your week, okay?